Good morning. I have a cold. I'm sorry. All right, what's on the docket today? Well, not much in the way of crises, but I have a crisis for you. A quick comment about Doug Ford's tariff action and now non-action. And then I'm going to talk real estate. Ha ha! Let me start with Doug Ford. All the threats that came last week are pretty much put in the closet for this week. Now, I'm an Italian, and we hold on to a grudge forever. If it were me, I would start delaying things. Like, I would slow down on the whole restocking of U.S. alcohol. I might still turn off the lights. And I'd definitely kill this deal. There's way too much risk in that. That's it. There's just too much risk in it. I don't trust Elon Musk. I don't trust the Americans at the moment. I don't trust this deal. All right, we've been through enough crisis over the last 5 days. But there's another crisis looming. Trump proposes permanently displacing Palestinians so U.S. can take over Gaza. Look, let me preface this. Because this is essentially the world's biggest renoviction. There's an enormous amount of repair that has to happen. I get that. Having people living in the area at the same time complicates it. But first up, displacing the Palestinians has been a cause of strife for the last 80 years. Let's face it, he said permanently. Even if he changes that and promises to bring them back, no one's going to believe him. This is going to kick off so much chaos. And this will affect you because OPEC may step up and embargo the West yet again. You thought prices got high because of COVID? Just wait and see. Nothing is etched in stone yet, but keep your eyes on this story. And lastly, before I get to the real estate, this one, Venezuelan oil exports rise on Chevron's cargoes, more supply to China. Why is this a big deal? Because the Biden administration eased up on sanctions against Venezuela in exchange for fair elections, which never happened. That's not an opinion, by the way. That's a fact. It's another example of the United States having hollow threats and not really giving a shit about people. I just want to point out, Venezuela could use some help. And there'd be people there willing to help you. And it would be very beneficial. But no, I guess we're going to pick on the Palestinians. All right, time to talk real estate. The 2025 housing market outlook from CMHC. Spoiler, there's no surprises. It's pretty much exactly as expected. Off the top, because of all the world economic calamity, the market is expected to have modest activity in 2025. Yeah, no surprise there. The rates are too high. What's happening with Oompa Loompa? No, there's going to be modest activity. You won't see crazy price growth, even if the rates come down. And the rates are going to come down. Housing starts will slow down from 2025 to 2027, mainly due to fewer condominium apartments being built. That's mostly due to Ontario. Here's how it works in Ontario. I've explained this before. We don't have a dedicated rental market anymore. We do. It's just minor. What happens is companies build condominiums. The small landlord buys a condominium and then offers that up for rent. Now, you should be able to see the problem with that right off the hop. There's a middleman there. The people that build the condominiums, they need a profit. The guy who buys it, he needs to make some money. So who ends up paying? The renter at the end. Now they've overbuilt. They're too expensive. People don't want to buy them. They don't want to offer them for rent because there's calamity in the rental market, etc., etc., etc. Housing starts will slow down. Rental markets are expected to ease with higher vacancy rates slowing rent growth. That brings me to the fall 2024 rental market report. Across the country, the vacancy rate in the purpose-built rental market went to 2.2%, and we're trying to get to 3%. Condominium market, the vacancy rate still 0.9%. You can look up the fall 2024 rental market report, and you can select your market to get the numbers for your market. Here in London, vacancy rate for purpose-built rentals is 2.9%, and for condominiums, 0.2%. In the GTA, purpose-built rentals are up to 2.5%, condominiums, 0.7%. And there's a shitload of condominiums for sale. Do you see the problem? It's nice to have a day where I'm only concerned and not panicking. But I'm sure the panic will return soon enough.